160 damage, and you don't have to underestimate this damage, but in the end it was just not enough, and those very well placed force fields by Pomi allowing the Stalkers, the Colossi, to just rip those remaining units apart. I mean, Pomi did not lose a single Colossi, and for example, there we see this Mentor Colossus with 8 kills, or the Instructor Colossus with 13 kills. Where was he? Yes, here he is. So he's instructing all those other units, and Taro Adun, it's just waste those Zergi forces. And Nerchio trying to go for the expansion here at the 9 o'clock, gets taken out with absolute ease. I'm not sure if it's a cancel or just a distraction. Meanwhile, Pomi expanded himself as well, and Nerchio is not aware of this expansion, and he was able to walk in with some roaches, but now the Blinkstalk is just ripping the remaining units apart. The only thing Nerchio can do now is run away. Even more force fields, and this is more than one-sided. Pomi is currently maxed, Nerchio is a 144. I mean, Nerchio, he's got the +2 upgrades, but what is the +2 for the roaches when you have the +3 on the Colossi? So, Thermal Lance now doing 42 damage, each 1.65 seconds, so the Observer is out as well, allowing the killing of those creep tumors here. And yeah, speaking of one-sided, I'm interested how Beastie's games in the quarterfinals went, so we might see interesting PvT in the semi-finals. Might be possible Beastie against Pomi, and looks like the guy who is Beastie playing against is from Finland, and somebody in the chat told us that he's the brother of Nama, actually a really good Warcraft 3 player, but personally I never heard of him. But maybe he was able to win against BC. I'm not sure, but we will see soon enough. We're just waiting for Pomi currently to finish Nerchio off. Nerchio got, he's now moving out. Maybe he's going for the counter attack. He wants to take out this Nexus, but how many cannons are there? 9 cannons in total, and this is just a little bit too many cannons. And there we see the Stalkers of Pomi just blinked in there, and does he only have Banix in those overlords? Yes, he does. Now the Roach is moving in, now the Hydra's moving in as well. And not that many sentries here left for Pomi. And some force fields are placed, not that many, and there are the overlords. Overlords now dropping those units in. But on the one hand, the Colossi just can move everywhere without no problems at all. And on the other hand, the Stalkers with the blink can move, run away from those overloads as well. Very, very good. So there we saw not the GG but the TT. So this crying smiley face by Nerchio, and he said, please speed for the overlords. And of course, with more speeds for the overlord, Nerchio would have been able to do more damage. And Pomi just realized, okay, those overlords, they want to bomb me, so it's time for me to run away. And of course, the Stalkers with a 2.95 movement speed are much faster than, for example, the overlords here with a 1.88 movement speed. So those Stalkers nearly 50% faster, and in addition to that, they have the blink ability. So Pomi takes the third game. He's advancing to the semi-finals, and he will play against the winner of Beastie against Sane. So this possible game coming up next. Da 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 da. So check the brackets.